My name is Rosemary Toney. I'm a Move On member, and I'm a new council member. And I am very honored and very happy to be standing here with all of you. I appreciate every single person that has come here to be part of this. We stand with hundreds of other events happening today in almost all 50 states. Today we are part of tens of thousands who are standing in solidarity with the Occupy Wall Street protesters at Zuccotti Park and the rest of the 99%. Politicians like Mayor Bloomberg may try to shut out the voices of movement, but the movement for an economy that works for the 99% is only growing stronger. Thank you for coming.
Yes!
Woo! Around our country, the American dream is under fierce attack. Instead of creating jobs, Republicans are giving tax breaks to corporations and the very rich. Instead of helping those hit hardest by the economic crisis, Republicans are cutting funding for education, police, emergency response, and other vital human services. The American dream is slipping out of reach for more and more Americans, and we have to fight back.
Yes!
Yes!
Woo! Fight back!
Fight back!
Our rally here and the rallies all across the country is about standing together as the 99% and in solidarity with everyone who is struggling in our broken economic system. We are the 99%.
We are the 99%.
We are.
We are the 99%. What do we want? We demand an end to the attacks on the 99%. From New York City, Oakland, Portland, and Denver to the halls of Congress in Washington, D.C. We demand an economic system that works for the 99% of us, not a system that is rigged for the 1%. We demand investments that will create decent jobs for the millions of people who desperately want to work. And we demand that the super rich and powerful corporations, including Wall Street banks and big oil companies, pay their fair share. Right now, a congressional super committee is debating whether to invest in jobs or cut programs that support the 99%. Members of the super committee need to focus on creating jobs and making our tax system work for all Americans, not just the super rich. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pay your taxes like the poor. 5, 6, 7, 8. Budget cuts are what we hate. Don't cut teachers. Don't cut cops. Collect the taxes from the top. They say cut back. We say fight back. Okay. Willcox is a very small community and somewhat isolated within the county. And there is a very high percentage of community members who are elderly, disabled, unemployed, underemployed, and disenfranchised.
The average income is actually about or just below the poverty level.
I think it is
average.
below. I think it is considerably below the poverty level.
Yeah, it is.
I think we have some other people that wanted to speak, and this is Allegra. What was
Allegra Alquist.
Allegra Alquist. I'd like to introduce Allegra Alquist and hear what she has to say.
I feel that the older generation, my generation, needs to come out and support the younger people that are doing all this now. That's why I'm here. In the 60s, I was working with all the racial things and all the things that we were able to accomplish in those times. And I think with love and caring and creativity, we can change, and we need to make it a new world for our children. Our children and our young people have inherited a mess that we have created, and it's up to us, I think, to help them change it and into something beautiful. And we need to think, as the Native Americans do, up to the 7 generations, not just next year or just for us, but for the children, because they are the future, as everybody knows. These elders who spoke in Oakland had a different kind of a message, and they came to give a blessing, and the blessing was, you are loved. You are a blessing. You are sacred, just the way you are. You have dignity. You have wisdom and gifts for the whole. Now, I'm going to ask you, please say this aloud with me, because I think it helps us. We were talking about we demand this and we demand that, and you must do this, and we're going to fight you and all this. This is a little bit on the other side, which makes takes out the fighting, the clashing. It brings a softness to us and opens our hearts. So please say this with me. I am loved.
I am loved.
I am a blessing.
I am a blessing.
I am sacred just the way I am.
I am sacred just the way I am.
I have dignity.
I have dignity.
I have wisdom.
I have wisdom
And gifts for the world.
and gifts for the world.
And I think when each of us feel this way, we have a lot more power and strength to help and create a new kind of world. Now, what they did then was, please turn to someone near you and speak these words aloud to them. You are loved.
You are loved.
You're both loved.
You are a blessing.
You are a blessing.
You are sacred just the way you are.
You are sacred.
Just the way you are. You have wisdom.
You have
Wisdom and gifts for the whole.
and gifts for the world.
All right. The elders say we are in the process of remembering. To dismember means to take a body apart in pieces. So to remember is to recall what we once knew. But to remember is also about bringing the pieces back together in wholeness. I think many of us have been broken hearts, broken minds, broken everything. We've gone insane. And so remembering is about bringing the pieces back together again, and that's the whole that they're talking about. The ancestors are asking you to help build a new world, a world where everyone is proud of where they come from. Everyone is proud of where they come from, no matter where it is. If it's in a ghetto somewhere or wherever it is, we're all equal. We all want to be loved. We all want to be happy, and we don't want to be filled with pain.